Hey guys, Jarek here, going to be showing you some more stuff in the Steam Workshop. This is another minigun, basically the better version of the last minigun I showed you. This is the XMV 850 minigun. It still weighs 15 out of 15. That's the weight. You can't carry anything else. This is the only thing you can carry. I'm pretty sure... I'm not entirely sure, actually. I think if you go support specialist, you might be able to carry more. I'm going field medic. I'm level 6 field medic, so I get a pretty substantial speed bonus, which you'll definitely need when you're carrying this thing. As you can tell, though, graphically it looks quite a bit better, a lot more pleasant to the eyes. The sound effects are entirely different, the reloading animation is different. The split function is no longer the same. The split function this time, instead of being a slower fire rate, is now a laser, like what you'd see on an M14. Other than that, the damage, accuracy, all that stuff, still just as overpowered as you would expect out of a minigun. And it's still just as, I don't want to say it's hard to aim, because it's not, but it has a ton of recoil, and you can't aim with it. But it's definitely a vast improvement over the last minigun they had. And you can really see how inaccurate it is when I'm shooting up here. As far as the perk goes, it uses the same perk as the Z eradication device, or just Z for short. So it's not really a perk gun, it's not whitelisted anyway, so that kind of doesn't matter. Thought I heard another husk over here, apparently not. I know I did. Repair is 0 pounds, but I have the ability to do so. Weird. That must have been... Oh, I know what that is. I only missed... I only had my armor down to 99, and I'm a field medic. Level 6 field medic, so I get a major discount on buying armor. So it was 0 pounds for me, when it should have been like 1. So yeah, as I've stated numerous times, definitely a gigantic improvement over before. The way the gun winds up is definitely a lot bigger of an improvement. When you start to reload, it doesn't just suddenly stop winding. The sound effects, especially, are a gigantic improvement. Overall, the person has definitely learned from his modding experience with the original minigun. I think the original one is basically just a direct port from Unreal. He didn't really change anything else. Which you can do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's the same game engine and everything. Why not? Pardon my coughing. I have a cough even though I'm not sick and it's driving me crazy. Hi, Flesh Pound. Let's get rid of these sirens. Whoa. Wow, that was the recoil there. The recoil was so much. Still just as awesomely overpowered as I thought. The recoil was so much it actually ended up pushing me off of the top up there. That seriously does not get old. It's just the literal definition of spray and pray. You get a knife. Or not.
Stranger. What you need that for? Going hunting an elephant?
And yeah, if you have noticed, I have my trader changed to the... I have my trader changed to the Resident Evil 4 merchant, because the original trader is annoying as hell. It doesn't actually change the character model in the shop, but I'd rather hear the Resident Evil 4 merchant. That guy was just really amusing to me. And if you're wondering what this map is called KF The Mountain. I chose this one specifically because for some reason the lighting, even though it's kind of cloudy and foggy, it's incredibly clear. You can see every detail of the gun, so that's why I chose this map specifically. And it's a pretty good map. It's fun to play on. So let's go ahead and fight the Patriarch. Hopefully he won't spawn right next to me as he has a habit of doing. I don't want to stand next to that wall in case he shoots a rocket. Oh, he spawned down by the house. Kind of by the house, anyway. Oh, come on. There we go. So, if you're wondering how that works, there he is. That really shows how overpowered this is. If you're wondering why I couldn't move. Look at that muzzle flash. I couldn't move because until the Patriarch actually starts walking, you're going to be stuck in that cutscene, and that's how you die in that cutscene. But yeah, there you go. There's the, still no grenade throwing animation, but there we go. Yeah, there's been another minigun in Killing Floor. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.